It's that time again. Did you miss? Did you miss me?
I sure did.
It is January 7th, 2012. The world has not exploded as I predicted. This makes me happy and sad.
I can't find my legs. Can you help me find my legs?
They're under your legs.
Oh. My god, you're right!
This is Mystery Chaz Theater, episode 8? 8.
Maybe 7. I'm not sure.
I am your host, ChazDragoon.
And I am your lovable co-host, the master of derp himself, Toto the Losey, with a mouthful of sandwich.
Sandwich is good. Yes.
Ah.
Unfortunately, we don't have Kitty here to bring us sound effects and extra news, because she's not online. Which makes me sad.
Me too.
Today's episode, brought to you by the internet.
Oh goody.
Yes, today's episode is in fact something that anyone on the internet who has half a brain and has been watching Twitter or any other viable gaming news source should know about SOPA. No, SOPA is not a bar of soap you clean yourself with in the shower. SOPA is the Stop Online Piracy Act.
And it pretty much does the entire opposite of that.
Yeah, for those of you not educated in the ways of the internet, which means you probably aren't even listening to this, SOPA is a bill that is in short term supposed to help stop online piracy, and it does, but at the same time, it also takes the internet over its knee and then rams a giant spiked dildo up its ass. Now, that's not a good enough analogy for you, so you'll need further details. SOPA...
And boy, we're going to supply them.
The wording of the bill is so loose that it will, if any company or whatnot decides to completely abuse the loose wording to their advantage, could allow corporate companies or whatever to pretty much censor your internet, shut down small internet businesses or whatever, for God, I don't want to say any reason because I don't think that's the short end of the stick there. But
it's kind of like the false copyright claims on some videos you've seen on YouTube.
Yeah. It pretty much, if anyone's familiar with the false copyright claim silliness that happens on YouTube, think of that on a larger scale when it comes if SOPA was passed. Except now it's the entire internet, and companies and corporate have the power to do whatever the fuck they want. I can't find a way to short-term this. It's a bad thing. There's a lot of shit on SOPA if you search for it, so I'm not gonna spend 32 hours, telling you how the fuck this thing works.
Let me try to sum it up, if I may.
Okay.
SOPA tries to do something good. It's trying to stop online piracy. That's its intention, but the real thing behind it, big surprise, the real ulterior motive is to give more control to the Hollywood industry of the internet. So in other words, if they can censor shit that they feel, is only considered online pirating, or you've already heard this stuff before, I'm sure. But pretty much, it does more harm than what it's intended or even good. And the worst part on this is the fact that it's completely going to undermine the internet if it continues the way it's intended.
Yeah. Again, if you want better details than listening to us two knuckleheads about it, there are shit tons of links. Go to Kotaku, go to Blistered Thumbs, just fucking search SOPA on Google, and you will find a plethora of detailed knowledge explaining what the bill does and how it will completely annihilate the internet as a whole if it passes. Even though it has no chance of hell of passing, that's just blind optimism, and I honestly think, given the SOPA hearings that went on back in December, considering how incompetent our government is, I wouldn't put too much faith in, they're not gonna pass it, it's too stupid. No, they'll pass it.
They'll pass it if they deem the people who have
They'll
not objected it
They'll
too
pass
stupid.
it out of sheer stupidity. Let me sum up the SOPA hearings back in December. We're going to pass this law, and we're not going to ask the internet experts, how this bill will negatively impact our economy, the internet as a whole. We're just going to say fuck it, pass the bill through, and then we'll analyze it later once it's into law, screwing up our entire economy and world as a whole. That's the fucking mindset of our government.
And that combined with the whole NDAA issue, you could literally be in prison for life, pretty much.
Yeah, NDA is another topic, which I won't get into.
At least not today.
Apparently, God, we're sidetracking. Apparently, when Obama signed it in Hawaii during the New Year's Eve holiday,
Sneaky bastard.
Apparently he signed it after the Congress or whatever, or whoever the fuck made the NDAA, finally worded it so that it wouldn't include U.S. citizens in the detainment and so. I still honestly don't believe it, and I still think, Obama seriously is not giving a vote. But that is not our topic today, even though it kind of closely links together in a whole Big Brother kind of way. Anyways, so SOPA, bad thing. We're going to discuss it briefly, and then we're going to go on to the silliness that is Microsoft's utter lack of knowing how to protect Xbox Live customers from hackers, and another thrilling tale of how not to do customer service.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I see another Paul Cristoforo moment coming on.
No, it's not as bad as that, but bad customer service is bad. Just not as bad as Coximus Prime Doucheforo. Anyways, after this commercial break. Yes, commercial break. Like we have any. I'm just doing this so that my recordings aren't too long and I don't have to split and edit everything so incredibly crazy. Maybe I'll make up a commercial. Kirby Puffs. The Kirby Puff with the Kirby Crunch. Buy yours in 6 and 12 packs today. If anyone remembers me saying that, you've been watching my channel too long. Good job, I love you.
Honk honk.
We'll be back!